Today, I'm gonna attempt one of the hardest eating challenges ever, but I'm gonna add a twist. I'm gonna be eating 10,000 calories, which most people have done, but also at the same time, that has barely ever been done, I'm gonna be burning 10,000 calories at the same time. I have my Garmin watch here, which accurately tracks my heart rate and all the calories. So throughout the day, while I'm eating, I'm also gonna be doing everything I possibly can to burn 10,000 calories. All right, so before we get started, first thing we're gonna do is weigh ourselves to see what our starting weight is. And then tonight, we're gonna weigh ourselves to also see what the ending weight is. $178.8. Quick physique updates. Let's do this. Now look at this beautiful morning in South Florida. Got some sun coming up. We got some orange skies. Without further ado, let's get this 8 to 10 mile out of the way. Get these calories burned. So far, absolutely loving this morning. 2 miles in, feeling amazing, feeling blessed. Grateful that I'm able to come out and do something like this. I know it's gonna be hard, but that's what we're doing it for. But the fact that I can just get up and do this, eat, train, be healthy, gotta appreciate every moment that you have. Run complete. We did just over 9 miles, as you can see. Average heart rate 148, average pace just under 8 minutes, and we burned 1135. That's how many calories we burned total. And on my watch, we burned 1751 right there. That's gonna include the calories that I just burned from my run, plus the calories of just being awake and being alive. So Krispy Kreme. Here we go. Now it's the fun part. We did the hard part where we ran. That sucked. Now we get to eat, which is everybody's favorite part. We have 5 donuts. We have a glazed donut, which is half eaten. We have a chocolate glaze, and we have a raspberry filled. So I'm probably gonna eat either 3 or 4 donuts. We're gonna see how it goes. But these are supposed to be hot, but unfortunately they're like lukewarm at best. The run was so worth it, knowing that I can eat like this. I never eat like this, but
cheers.
Cheers. It's gonna be a fun eating challenge. Next, chocolate glazed. Just in these 3 donuts, 740 calories. That's absolutely insane. It's like 20 minutes later, we're still hungry, so we decided to get a head jump on this calorie challenge. So, we got one sliding. We got this getting away. 1 serving, which is half a cup, 220 calories. Next, we have 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. I actually may have got a little bit more than 2 tablespoons, but we got 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, which is 190 calories. Next, I did 2 tablespoons of honey. Did a lot of honey on here, which is gonna be 120 calories. And then we have 2 tablespoons of this original maple syrup, 100 calories. And then last but not least, we have 4 of these mini Reese's cups, which is 40 calories each. So that's 160 calories. Between the donuts and this pancake, we're already sitting at 1,416 calories. But I've also burned over 1,800 calories. So it's crazy. Even though after this and the donuts, I've still burned more calories than I've eaten. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. Oh my God.
Let's get a close up.
Chocolate peanut butter combination, hands down, one of the best God's creations. Anything, you take chocolate, you take peanut butter, and you put them together, it's an orgasm in your mouth. But to devour this. Two minutes later, this is the final product. Absolutely nothing. I didn't lick the plates. That's how good it was. It is now 10:15 in the morning, so like an hour later. We're here at my apartment gym, absolutely empty, which is even better. about to get a 1 hour gym session in. Today we're gonna be upper body. Cannot do legs because we have so many more miles to run that I gotta keep these puppies fresh. So I'm gonna show you one of the supersets I'm gonna do for my workouts. Again, the goal is to keep my heart rate up, keep the calories burning, and keep the gains going. Woo! 30-second break, 45-second break. Do that 3 more times. It is now 11:35, workout complete. So far, we have burned, it's hard to see, but we have burned 2,729 calories. So it's gonna be resting, so just being alive and sleeping, 1,000 calories, and almost 1,700 calories from a run and a lift session in. So 2,700 calories, and it is time for the next meal because we are hungry. We got a large Domino's pepperoni pizza, and this big bad boy is 2,320 calories. Oh, look at that cheese. Ooh, that's very hot. Domino's is like a hit or miss. I think today we got a hit. A lot of damage on this pizza. I said I was gonna eat 4 slices, end up eating 6 slices because I was watching a good video. I kind of got carried away. So I'm gonna save these 2 for after my run. Because again, we're trying to pace ourselves and I do have to run soon. So I do not want my stomach to be too full. So we're gonna take a pause on this. And the best thing when it comes to these eating challenges is that you want to switch off and on between savory and sweet, or vice versa. Now this, oh my God, look at this, is what I've been looking forward to. I love ice cream. I literally have ice cream like every single day. I do the low calorie version. So this is something that I rarely ever eat. But the entire pint, which we're not gonna have all at once, but we will be having this by the end of the day, is 1170. So almost 1,200 calories for this little thing. We're also gonna be adding some of this magic shells. It's supposed to be hard once you put it on the ice cream. So I measured out 2 tablespoons, which is 210 calories. This is more dense than peanut butter. Peanut butter is 109. This is 210 calories for just 2 tablespoons, which is 1/8 of a cup, which I measured out right here. I'm gonna pour it on here, just a little bit at a time. Wow. That crunch. This. 1 o'clock, we're here on the treadmill. Did not want to get out of bed. My body's absolutely tired. We already burned almost 2,900 calories for the day, but we're here because we're way behind. So the goal is going to be to run 10 to 13 miles. That's all I can do. We got 7 miles, 1 hour, 8 minutes, over 1,000 calories burned, 1,017. I literally could not go anymore. I have to go lay down. Terrible idea. Why am I doing this challenge? That is the thought. I've been questioning myself for the last 7 miles. Why am I doing this? I'm going to be laying in this exact same spot for the next 2 hours. We burned almost 3,800 calories, which is not even halfway there. 3:50 p.m. We took a quick shower. We took a quick nap. Feeling like a brand new man. We're going back for our 3rd run. I know, it's crazy. I already ran like 15 miles today, but we're going for our 3rd run. Apparently all the treadmills are taken right now at my apartment gym, so I decided to hop on the elliptical, which I've literally, I don't know if I've ever done before, but we're already 10 calories burned, not a minute in, so if it's this easy, I may be doing the elliptical for like 30 minutes, just switch it up. Yeah. 74.34, over 8 miles, 8.35, 1,200 calories burned. Time to eat again, which is the best part. So we have only 2 pieces of pizza left. And then we'll also have the ice cream that I'll have in a minute. But I want to show you my watch real quick. So right here, we have resting calories. I burned 1,500 just by being alive. And then this is our active calories. So this morning we had the 9-mile run, which we burned over 1,000 calories. Then we had our 7-mile run on the treadmill, which we burned 1,000 calories. And then just now we had the elliptical, which we burned 1,200 calories. So overall, we're right over 5,000, almost 5,100 calories. So over 50% of the way there, which is pretty exciting. All right, pizza, absolutely demolished. That was 2,300 calories. Piece of cake. Speaking of sweets, now we're going on to the ice cream. Halfway done. We're gonna finish this in about 2 minutes. That's gonna put us at 5,500 calories. So that's over 50% of the way there. And I burned over 5,000 calories on my watch. So we're doing actually pretty good. We're like 50-50 with the calories burned and calories consumed. It is now 6:45. We're all dressed up, ready for that dinner meal. We're going right over here to the Cheesecake Factory, the best restaurant known to man. Here's a look at all the pastas here. I'm leaning as of right now with the Louisiana chicken pasta. We have 2270. That's absolutely insane. This is like more than someone's caloric intake for the day in just one meal. Oh, look at this huge, humongous plate. This is the Louisiana chicken pasta. It's literally bigger than my face. This is gonna be like 2,200 calories. Comment down if you think I can finish this plate. And I will have proof this plate will be empty in the next 10 minutes. Let's have a bite. It's breaded. Overall, has a nice spice, nice kick to it. Let's devour this plate. Fortunately, I'm taking the L because I could not finish this, as you can see. It sucks, but we're gonna have to take this home and eat it hopefully in a couple hours when my appetite picks up. But here's the game plan. We're almost at 9 p.m. Things are not looking good, but we have a solid game plan. So, in order for me to finish my 10,000 calorie eating challenge, this is all I have to do. As you saw earlier, I took an L at Cheesecake Factory and I did not finish my meal. So I do have to finish this, which is pretty much mainly noodles, which is good. I did eat all the chicken parts. Then I didn't end up having a cheesecake, which I was going to at Cheesecake Factory. It was too full. Stopped by Publix. We got 2 new Ben & Jerry's, and together this is gonna put me right at exactly 10,000 calories. I'll put everything on the screen. This has 1,010 calories, new flavor, cookie Vermonster. And over here we have Give Me S'mores, which has 1250. Absolutely insane. Here comes the last bite. Now look at my stomach. This is me not pushing out. This is me pushing out. This is me not pushing out. Look at this. Back in the gym, switch out the hat, switch out the shirt, and we got some ice cream. So my stomach's feeling pretty full after finishing that pasta, so I'm gonna go on a walk first to let my stomach digest. But I still have 2 of these to crush, so I decided to multitask. Absolutely hating my life right now, but almost an hour, 5 miles. We did 2 miles walking, 3 miles running, 600 calories burned. Took like a 5-minute break off the treadmill over there. Now we're back on the elliptical. Hopefully I can hit like 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, but I'm thinking like 30 minutes, hopefully burn 400 to 500 calories. Woo, I'm dying. I think I already burned like 6,000 calories, so I'm only like 60% of the way there, and it's already 10 o'clock at night. I don't know how much longer I can stay up, to be honest. I don't know if I believe I can even do this at this point. Woo, we got another over 30 minutes, 500 calories burned. Oh my God, am I gonna die? I'm gonna die. I need a break. All right, so it's just past 11 o'clock right now. Finished with my cardio sessions. I still have 1,000 calories to eat, which I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. And I'm only just over 60% of the way done. I'm at 6,670 calories burned. So I'm like still over 3,000 calories more to burn. So I'm gonna give it one more try. I'm gonna give it my best. After that, I'm calling it a night. 1,000 calories to eat and see what I can do on the cardio. So I've been sitting here contemplating. It's 11:36. I think this is gonna, after this, I think I'm gonna be done. I think I have nothing left in me besides being delirious, being crazy. I'm like laughing, farting. My balls are like chafing here. Boom, 6,700 calories burnt. For those of you who have done and burned, I sincerely challenge. I call bullshit. I don't think you guys have burned 10,000 calories because I ran like 20 miles today and did like 3 hours of elliptical and still only got 6,700. Just finished the ice cream. Forgot to close that out, but we're gonna do a final weigh-in. So this morning I started off, oh my god, I started off at 178.8. I can barely talk right now. And we're gonna weigh ourselves right now. 182.0. It's actually not bad. 3.2 pounds, which is actually not a lot. And the reason is because I burned almost 7,000 calories. So pretty much everything I gained is pretty mostly water weight. I probably did gain like a pound or so, but mostly it's water weight. So that's the benefits of why I wanted to eat the 10,000 calories, but also try to burn 10,000. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.